welcome back to the show.
The show?
The show.
The one and only show.
The only show, the only podcast you should be listening to.
Okay, well, there's a hacking cough. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but we're back with the COVID flatmate. And that's why you've got visuals. But obviously he's done his 7 days or, whatever you get for drunken driving. And he's on his road to recovery.
Yeah, which is good news. And that we can be back here in the studio.
Of course. It's good to be home.
It is. I must say, I was maybe looking forward to another audio episode. That would have been fun. I'm worried about the way you've shaken your mic around. Just hold on to it. We're trying out these, for you guys who are listening, we're trying out these new mics so you can let us know what you think of them.
Well, if you're listening and you think they're shit, well, we do this for free. So your opinion has zero bearing on what we actually know. We'll be heartbroken.
Yeah.
Look at me in my get-up today. Some call this the Pocahontas look. Borderline cultural appropriation?
I don't know.
No, it's my hair. I can do that's like a racist. It's my mouth. I can do what I want with it. Title of my sex tape. Oh yeah, we're keeping. How did we miss we just missed Brooklyn Nine-Nine for so long?
I think I watched the first season and then just never carried on. I don't know why. But then we started watching from season. What?
Real twist of that story, filled with.
No, I'm saying that
ups and downs.
That we then picked up at season 4 for some reason. And it's been brilliant.
I know. I don't know why we started watching from season 4. I think it's because the characters are quite easy to understand. And they do the same thing every episode, like The Office. I know you hate to hear it. But it's a formulaic show that makes us laugh.
And we love it. 9-9.
Yeah, but on this episode, there's no formula. We keep it loose. Looser than the way Chloe just handles that mic. Wow. But yeah, we're doing a bit on load shedding and the Currie Cup. Who would have ever thought those two would be mentioned in one sentence? How Durban can't catch a break.
It's true.
Astrology. Jantjies. There's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
From global news to local heartwarming stories. I don't think we actually have any of those this week.
I feel like we should have a news intro.
That sounds like terrifying techno porn and not a news intro. But Chloe, what did you get up to on your weekend?
I had a lovely weekend. I've been going to the Mauritius farmers market for 3 weeks in a row, and it's been amazing.
A diseased white girl from Cape Town.
I love it so much.
It is fantastic.
Yeah, but actually, I don't know if we should share this life hack, but we'll share it with you guys. The best time to get there is in the morning, because I'm telling you that the minute 11 a.m. hits, swarming with mommy bloggers and yoga enthusiasts.
You hate to see them.
Yeah.
You do. We hate to see them.
Yeah, when you have to wait 30 minutes for pancakes.
Not because we hate them or the bullshit profession. No, but it's just too busy. It's crowded. It's stressful.
Yeah.
I mean, not so much a Oranjezicht hack, more of a life hack. If you wake up and go places early, tends to be better, except for the Delbrook tidal pool. You can be that 5:30.
Oh my goodness.
And my God, will that place be packed.
It'll be pumping, yeah.
One of my least favorite things of 2020 was the Delbrook tidal pool. I know it's not a popular opinion to have.
Really?
I know I've got 2 plats here. Is that what they're called? Platés. And I'm feeling good, but come on. That early morning swim, that was a big miss for me.
I'm sorry, but you can't even pretend. I don't think I've ever seen you swim at Delbrook.
That's racist.
Why?
Okay. Well, if you have to ask Cracker Bread, well, then. But no, speaking of blackouts and racism, load shedding, Chloe.
Yeah, load shedding.
I know you could speak about the Delbrook tidal pool for all day, but we got to mosey on forward.
Yeah. Well, so load shedding happened a couple of days ago during a Currie Cup game. How can that happen?
First of all, what is a Currie Cup game, Chloe?
It's spicy rugby.
No, I feel that is racist on some level.
Oh my goodness. No, from my understanding,
spicy rugby. How are we just going to move straight through that?
Okay, no.
Spicy rugby.
I think that the Currie Cup it's a group of teams. It's almost like a league of Currie Cup teams who compete, but it's pretty local. Like, it's pretty local.
I mean, technically can't fault that response. I will say, and I throw a lot of shit at the wall, that might be the worst joke that has been done on KETS. What is the Currie Cup? Spicy rugby. I will be the first to admit in front of our loving audience that, hey, I swing for the fences, and more often than not, I miss.
Yeah.
It's the truth. But that was the equivalent of you throwing your bat further than the ball went. I think it was quite good.
No, and you know what made it even spicier was load shedding.
They were full circle. Full circle.
Yeah, exactly. But like, surely you check the load shedding schedule before you start your rugby game?
Surely.
I mean, surely not.
Don't call me Shirley. Name's Sam. I'm trying to just make things a bit better for you.
Okay.
Get 1-1 in the terrible joke department, but hey, we persevere, we move on. And it was so awkward, obviously, because they're playing rugby. Let the boys play. I believe Nelson Mandela said that. Corinthians verse 3. And they're trying to play rugby, and then the lights go off. But then these are good, fun-loving, rugby-living South Africans.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they're not deterred.
No.
They just keep playing. But the best thing about the whole thing is, of course, the commentary.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I don't know why we still commentate in English when these options are available.
It's so good. Should I play a bit of it?
Play the clip. Let's have a listen.
Okay, guys, this is just too good.
So describe it, and then obviously when the commentary comes in, let them do that.
Okay, it comes in pretty quickly.
Okay.
But it's just like a lot of men are running around a field.
Rugby. Load shedding. Load shedding.
So
it's almost like load shedding was a player who was about to score a try. Load shedding. When they do all the sort of commentary over, they do it for like Olympic races. It's just like, it's so much better. Passion. English is it's not a very passionate language.
No, it's not. I mean, listen to me right now. I'm not sounding super passionate.
Zero passion. There is no passion. There is no desire. It's up. You see, even speaking English, I had to put on like an Italian accent.
I know, exactly.
So English sucks.
But at least they had some sort of backup lights. Can you imagine what that would have been like? The lights go off and now you're just having to like fumble around in the dark.
Yeah, it's like when you're shopping and load shedding hits and you wait for 10 seconds, you go, come on, have a generator, have a generator, have a generator. And you know that you're in wimpy. There is no generator. But yet you wait because you need that bakey.
Oh, I know.
It is one of the most disgustingly delicious things in the world.
Wimpy bacon.
Wimpy in general.
I have
That's
to back
disgusting.
that. Yeah.
It's disgusting, but it's fantastic. It doesn't make sense. Nothing else is as disgustingly delicious as wimpy.
Especially like on like a nice weekend morning. I love a good wimpy.
Absolutely not.
Do you know what I used to
only one
get?
No, I'm sorry, Chloe. I don't think you've ever gone to wimpy on the weekend, and you can't continue lying to the KETS followers.
I used to do this all the time when I was little, when you didn't know me. I used to go and get...
Probably a good thing.
I used to get... It's called a Generous Joe. I think that it's not on the menu, but you can get it if you still ask for it. And it's basically the best deep fried chicken burger. It's so good.
A deep fried bat from the southwest.
I used to get it with the frozen lemonade.
Of China.
Delicious.
Okay, well, I'll give that to you. My apologies. I was going to say you only eat wimpy when you're at the airport.
That's true. I was just going to say that.
That sounds... Oh, my word. Am I from Bishops?
You wish.
That's true. We've spoken about it in detail, but we've chatted a bit about rugby. Yeah. We've chatted a bit about lights.
Yeah.
Who would have ever thought that rugby and lights would segue to Elton Jantjies getting arrested after flying back from Turkey?
What happened?
Elton Jantjies, more known for his Springbok heroism and less known for his hairstyle choices. Yeah, that says me. I know. I get it. But yeah, he was arrested and charged with malicious damage to property on arrival at OR Tambo. And he was later released on 1,000 Rand bail. And yeah, that's currently where it stands. And there are a few reports. So, like, the bad news outlets were like, he banged on a light and it broke. And I was like...
In the aeroplane?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, that doesn't make sense. And then some of the more reputable news outlets have him... And then the report goes something like, he was banging on the toilet door, saying in Afrikaans, "Kom aan, my skat." Jeez. It was clear that he wanted to speak to someone in the bathroom, and he ended up punching the door of the bathroom.
Oh.
That caused his knuckles to start bleeding.
Oh.
The door banging allegedly went on for 10 minutes, which is usually how long he plays for when he comes on the field. Shame, no, but super sub. And then he came back to business class. The blood... So what was he doing? Was he just banging on the door in economy? Jeez, we suffer enough in economy, Elton. Leave us alone. But then he came back to business class, and the blood of his knuckles was all over the toilet door. The poor person would have thought... Who's had their period in such a... I was moving, and he was...
Let me in.
And he was literally moving through the cabin, smearing blood on people's seats because he was walking clumsily.
Was he drunk? This does not sound like a sober Elton.
This does not, no, because he's a straight shooter when he's sober. But he was coming back from Turkey, so maybe he was getting a hair transplant.
That's true.
This is all alleged. So you can't sue us or anything. Tiny podcast gets sued for speaking the truth. They'll never let us have anything. What do you make of that? What's your first reaction to that?
Well, why didn't he just try to find another bathroom?
In business class.
Or maybe he was trying to join the Mile High Club.
I mean, Elton, have you been listening to KETS? Have you tried to give like sort of thematic progression? Are you segueing all by yourself? No, it's never good.
No, and that just sounds so strange. Like, why would you... And his knuckles were bleeding. I mean, you got to be going pretty hard at that.
Yeah, my skat. My skatty. Wow, what an unattractive way to call someone. Hey, skatty.
Still more passionate than English, so...
Hello, darling.
Come here, treasure.
Come hither.
Come hither, treasure.
No, it doesn't work either.
It literally doesn't.
But that doesn't work. And what else can't catch a break, Chloe?
It sounds terrible. Durban. Shame.
KZN.
It is too terrible. So apparently now, after the floods that were devastating, there's now been E. coli that is now on the beaches. They've had to shut down all of their beaches.
What is that? I've always thought it's just bacteria. Yeah. Doesn't sound too scary. What is E. coli when you really investigate?
When you really investigate it, it's something that's inside all of us, in your gut. And when you're listening to your gut, you're listening to your E. coli.
Okay.
Not really, but it's in...
I see where you were going with that. I'm more confused.
No, so basically, we've all got E. coli in our guts. When we go to the bathroom, they'll end up in the sewers. And then when things flood, sewers overflow... waste systems sort of spill out, become damaged, and go into the ocean and wash up on the beach.
So then what does it... I'm still asking, what does E. coli does?
E. coli is found in poo, and it is a bacteria.
But why is it bad?
Because you can get, waterborne diseases from it.
Oh, well, thank God. Fuck. Christ, that's all I wanted to know. I didn't want the whole reproductive system of E. coli. I just wanted to know what it did to you.
E. coli is bad.
Because you can still find maize and shit, but doesn't mean you're going to kill anyone with it. Good heavens.
Yeah, so basically there is now poop particles all over the beach. It's in Durban, which is not too good. Honestly, it's just one thing on top of another.
And the beaches are one of the only things going for Durban. You take it away.
It's quite literally the only thing they have going for them. Okay. And Ushaka.
Imagine Cape Town was like, Rotanga Junctions, what's cool about us? That is the sorry state of affairs that Durban is in. If Ushaka Marine World is your thing, I'd be concerned.
That's true.
Come to... And then also they've got the sharks and the shark tank. I told you, it's the only thing they have. It's the beach. I know, I was about to say strap in and strap on and get ready for some Durban slander, but there it is already. I think it's basically like Joburg by the sea. It's terrible. Too terrible.
Too terrible.
Apologies about that slander. We'll move on from Durban now. People always complain about Port Elizabeth. I'll take it any day of the week. Peasy. Over Durban.
I think it's because it doesn't pretend to be something that it's not.
Durban is yuck. We can leave it there.
But love you guys from Durban, though. Thank you for listening.
I'm not sure about that either. People from Durban are weird. They are either exceptional, and I mean this. I've said this publicly.
Yeah?
And I'll say it again publicly. People from Durban are either damn weird or unbelievably exceptional and fantastic.
You've never found an in-between?
Never. It's never in between. And the problem is with Durbanites is that you spend quite a lot of time trying to work out if this person is fantastic or just a weirdo. It's something I've thought about a lot.
Is this a bad time to bring up that I was born in Durban?
No, but because you went to Rustenburg and you were schooled in Cape Town.
No, it was a lie anyways.
Oh.
It was all a lie.
Just so much I was like, it doesn't faze me.
I just don't care. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And something that I cannot stop thinking about that happened on the weekend.
Can you really not stop thinking about it?
No, it's literally been playing over and over in my head because I find it funny. I don't think Sam finds it funny, but Charles Leclerc.
Shall.
Crashing Niki Lauda's 1974 Ferrari.
I know, in 2022.
On a demonstration lap. That is embarrassing.
That's full Grosjean. Never go full Grosjean. But the thing is, everyone was so critical of Charles and pa. Look at Niki Lauda. Well, I mean, RIP first. That man also knew how to crash a car. That might be too soon.
I think that's too soon.
Too soon to the accident or too soon to him dying? Both.
Probably the accident, because he...
No, he's a dead thing.
But recently?
Yeah, fairly recently.
Yeah. I mean, at least the accident didn't kill him.
No, but it severely altered him.
Yeah.
That was no.
Okay.
He was burnt. No, I mean...
Anyways, I've just watched this video so many times, and I can just hear Charles being like, it's just a racing incident. And they basically said that the team, Ferrari, has said, no, it was actually something that was just wrong with the brakes.
Yeah, I mean, the car's from 1974, people. Come on. I'm full team Charles on this one. What was Niki doing? Well, I mean, let's move.
Shame, but he just always crashes in Monaco, though.
Yeah, that's also a tough thing. Is it Monaco or?
Monaco.
Definitely not that.
I think it's Monaco.
That sounds closer to taco.
They're spelled very similarly. Monaco.
Every week when I edit the podcast, I say we can't get worse. And then, hey, we outdo ourselves.
Here I am, yeah.
Speaking of people who aren't doing worse and doing better.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar. And obviously he's released his new album. I've only listened to 2 songs because I'm one of those irritating people. When something is hyped, I hate it. Yeah. Batman, haven't watched it yet.
I'll take it one step further. I haven't listened to any songs.
That's also fair enough. But then why did you want to chat about it?
Because I think it's so cool that you release an album and you literally crash the streaming platforms that you release it on.
That is pretty cool.
That is I feel like you've made it.
When we release an episode, my mom messages me and says, another one? I haven't listened to the last 10. So... we kind of understand what Kendrick Lamar goes through on a daily basis, if we're being terribly honest.
Yeah, but I just think that is so cool and good for him, honestly.
Yeah, he's one of those that, Childish Gambino has started doing it. They'll just transcend, well, not Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. But they'll just transcend whatever they're doing because they are such geniuses that it won't just be hip hop. It'll be more than that.
Yeah.
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than rap. Mixtape coming soon.
But not soon enough.
No, and also those lyrics are stolen from a Childish Gambino freestyle. So I stole a freestyle.
What?
That's worse than being
Tekashi
6ix9ine, child abuser. Hey.
Did you pray today?
I didn't pray today. But on this, people always think that I hate religion. I don't. Chloe does.
No, Samuel.
No, I know you don't. But I'm saying I think prayer and religion and all that sort of stuff is fantastic. I really do. As long as you let other people have their beliefs, which, we wanted to chat a bit about astrology today. Because I think this number one bullshit. I think astrology. And then when you actually think about it.
What is your brain doing?
It's not. It's because it's like anything. You like believing in narratives and things that are quite out there, not really existing right in front of you that you can grab like a boob.
But astrology is not a religion per se.
No, but isn't it? Wouldn't you say it's a sort of a belief system?
Yeah, that is true. Which I think some people assign way too much value to.
Well, I don't know. Like there's this notorious app, and of course it is called
CoStar.
Okay. I forgot what it was called, so I was trying to tee you up there. But then you just look at me like you're from iRobot and like wink. What is going on there? Good heavens! I thought
you were pausing for dramatic effect, and then you didn't even come in to say it.
No, but CoStar is wild, and they say that astrology is off the back of, originated 3000 BC before Jesus in Mesopotamia, now modern day Iraq.
Interesting.
Assalamu alaikum. Then the Greeks, then the Indians, co-opted by Western countries when they find out that this is quite cool, People of color are doing it. How do we steal it? The first podcast.
Yeah, I think it's become pretty self-indulgent. Like, I don't feel like it has the core values that it always had.
But
like CoStar.
Isn't the same, like we say, when you're praying, isn't that quite self-indulgent? I remember I used to trick God when I used to pray when I was a young child, because I'd be like, hello Jesus, thank you for A on the maths test. I didn't study, thank you. And then I go, and end world hunger, please, and suffering, and can I get a new cricket bat as well? And then get all the things in that I really needed. And can I score some runs on the weekend? And can mom and dad get me more McDonald's? And then, and also Jesus, can we end the hunger again? I don't know if I said that before. I just want to make sure that you heard me when I said that. Okay, I'm a good person, amen. It's a bit like Santa Claus, So
that's so true. I would also always promise that I was going to become a devout Christian if God granted my wishes. So I'd be like, please let me pass this exam. I feel really bad about praying to you right now because I know I always do this. But please, can I pass this exam? And then I'll be like, I will convert sort of.
And he's like, what? You're supposed to have converted already. No, it is wild what children do.
But back to CoStar.
Oh, CoStar.
I get some real crazy messages from CoStar. Some of them will be like, just be a better person. I'm like, okay, damn.
CoStar.
Okay.
How about you fuck yourself? That's not what CoStar says. Oh, that was my response.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if they said that. But I thought maybe we could read out some crazy CoStar messages that some people have gotten.
And it's called Your Data Glance. And that's what pops up. It's your notification. Some people are going through a breakup, need these messages more than others.
I really relied on these messages.
And that's fine. So Your Data Glance, 8 minutes ago, start a cult. But wouldn't we be taking your followers, CoStar? Fucking crazy shit. Then someone else has got Your Data Glance. There is no such thing as lying accidentally. Oh, damn.
That is true?
What if you're lying to your cult members? CoStar, don't lie to me.
What if you're lying to yourself?
That is also true. Look in the mirror. And then the last one we liked is Your Data Glance. Use protection. CoStar knows that these be some horny users. Validating, all this sort of stuff on the universe. And fair play to them. I respect the game.
Honestly, do you know what's interesting, right? Is CoStar in 2020, I think, released a feature where so you can add friends on CoStar and you can write a message for your friends.
Oh, nice.
That comes up randomly. They don't know it's from you. It's like
random dancing.
So it's like from CoStar. So maybe maybe some of these were written by, not co-star, by your friends. I started to think maybe I should start sending subliminal messages to my friends via co-star.
That's, maybe, you see, now you're just too close to playing God.
Maybe buy your best friend some flowers today. Just a thought.
And then what happens when you see your other friend with flowers and, oh, wow. But speaking of sexy things.
Yeah.
And I saw the most outrageous headline. And it says, Taiwanese teacher makes math sexy again. And I was like, I have to click on this. But it did give me local singles 2 meters away from your house. So I was like,
it sounded like
I was ready to close tabs. But there's basically this Taiwanese math teacher, has this tutor company, and he teaches maths.
At school?
No, on a board. And while he's teaching maths and stuff, he has very sexy, dolled up assistants who are like cleaning the whiteboard, and then he uploads it to Pornhub and he gets millions of views.
Wow.
And I just thought that was wild.
I mean, that sounds actually like kind of messed up, but maybe kind of clever.
The one girl who's like in this push-up bra and like almost like a maid's outfit, so I was like, step bro, pass some chalk. It was a bit weird. And then she was like, I'm actually one of the students. I was like, this is definitely weird.
I also just think like,
what do you mean? This is, what if she's a 17-year-old?
No, that's what I'm saying, is that these are like kids watching this and consuming this. Do you really want them to? It's kind of like, well, they're here anyways, so let's get them to learn maths.
Post-nut clarity? How about an algebraic function? To really fuck your life up. The world. It is interesting.
But what else is going on in the world?
The news is quite dark sometimes. There was this thing in Stellenbosch. I've always thought Stellenbosch was the streets. But Stellenbosch University students' belongings were urinated on in an allegedly racist incident. I've watched the video now. I don't know if it's a full video. This guy's just pissing on this guy's, all of his stuff. It's pretty disgusting. It is.
I don't think I'd be too happy about
No, absolutely not.
Oh, did he look drunk?
I mean, geez, I'd hope so. No, and again, I'm not defending this guy, but it's some media outlets had it reporting like this guy was peed on the other person. I was like, no, that was last week's article. That was the person getting shat on in Dubai. And oh boy.
I read that one as well.
People are doing it for millions. I do it for thousands.
Girl, get that money. Oh my God.
What is that?
Sorry guys, that's the timer for the cameras. That
was terrifying.
The biggest heart attack.
I thought it was my call to go to Dubai to get shat on for thousands.
It sounded pretty.
We've been listening and we think you're ready. Oh, my chest is so hairy. Can you imagine? Oh, sorry, I was just playing that situation out. But no, it's I hope it's not racially charged. Even if it's not racially charged, this whole piss incident is disgusting. He will get probably expelled, and rightly so.
Yeah.
You cannot, as my kindergarten teacher once said, you can't piss on other people's things. What is wrong with the world? What is wrong with these people?
I don't know.
The poor guy got his stuff pissed on.
I know.
Imagine you had an assignment the next day. Hey, sorry this is late. My laptop got pissed on.
I've heard them all now.
I've heard it all before. But no, it is...
That is so terrible. Oh, I think, honestly, if they, like, weed on my laptop, I would just throw it away. Like, just pack it up, throw it away.
Pack it up, ship it up, and shap it up, and zip it up.
Don't even want to have to deal with that.
No, but we do like dealing with you, and I always try to say thank you during the show. Sometimes I forget because my mind is just racing about being underneath a shake as did he eat? What did he eat in the day? And all these is this really the highest price?
No.
What about my moral integrity? But anyway, it's important to say thank you for you guys listening. We're the number one. Fuck Botswana. Botswana, everyone in Botswana can eat a dick. We are all about that Mauritius life.
Heyo.
Number one comedy interview podcast in Mauritius.
Mauritius.
Ça va bien. Thanks to those Mauritius mofos. So, no, but everyone else who listens, sends in messages. We got a nice email from some of the people that make Pratin, which is also a very cool podcast. Flex on the haters. Yeah, boy. So yeah, no, it really does mean a lot. All the feedback, not the negative stuff, but anyway. The TikTok streets will not let me be clean shaven.
That's why we had to take a sabbatical.
Say that again. But
that's why we had to take a sabbatical.
Comedy.
No, I think that you look dashing today.
Thank you. Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Why, thank you. But so leading off our appreciation for you, we got the usual. We put the thing out a bit late today. In terms of getting your questions in from Instagram, but we still got them. Every week we send out a thing on Instagram where you can reply and send in your questions. And so yeah, Chloe, take us away. Or I'll ask you the first one rather.
Okay.
Actually, no, the first one's racist.
What?
No, it's not. Okay. So Matthew wants to know, Avatar 2.
But what about it? Is that it?
I don't know. That was his question.
Avatar 2 full stop.
We get a lot of special needs fans. No, we're only teasing.
I've seen the trailer and it looks super cool. It looks like really cool, but also kind of depressing.
Okay.
Have you watched the trailer?
No, I haven't. Too much hype. No, I just...
Oh, and it's also only coming out in December. So don't get us excited now.
But a weird blue people foreplay. I'm here for it. Okay, what else we got? What else?
Blue Ball by Avatar, yeah.
Hey.
Okay, I'll read the next one from Mazabs.
Okay.
We've got, what do you think about Margot Robbie in the new Pirates of the Caribbean? Caribbean. You gonna
if I speak, I'm in trouble. I don't. They did the whole sexed up thing with Penelope Cruz, the real OG, Keira Knightley. My God, I would sell you to Satan for a bag of nickels. To spend one day breathing the same air that Keira Knightley breathes. There's something about her. So Margot Robbie, actually, get on the plane to Dubai, biatch. Maybe you're wanted there. But Keira Knightley, she was my favorite female lead.
Do you know she was 18 when she filmed the first one?
Well, Saved by the Bell. Really? Well, actually, that's not creepy because I was like 12. So don't try and get me on these pedo charges.
Don't you think it's crazy? Like, she was such a sexualized character when she was so young.
I know. Also, free my guy Epstein. But enough on that.
No.
No, definitely not. He's dead, though.
Someone said to me today...
He is dead, to confirm.
Yes.
Okay. R.I.P.
And that's like the theory that, like, Avril Lavigne's still alive. You know what I mean? Like, yes, she is. Epstein is dead, you know?
Oh, okay. I see. I was confused for a second, but I got back.
Okay. People think that Avril Lavigne has died. She's very much alive. But, yeah. I also think it'd be interesting. Apparently, Johnny Depp will not be returning to the Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, he's starring in Judge Judy currently. Fucking hell.
No, but I don't think even the directors or whoever writes the script, I don't even think that's been finalized.
Yeah, well,
they're not like filming tomorrow, but...
No, of course not.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be returning.
So why don't you think Johnny's returning to Pirates? That's what he calls it in court, Pirates. So that's how we speak about it as well.
Pirates.
So why is Johnny not returning to Pirates?
I think it's probably... I think that he said that he'd done his like final goodbye. Like he'd sort of said goodbye to the character. And I mean, this will be the 6th Pirates of the Caribbean. And apparently Margot Robbie might now be playing a sort of Jack Sparrow character with like a kind of all-female, well, predominantly female cast.
Guys. We've seen what happens when we do these things. What was that Ocean's train wreck?
That's what I was talking about the other day. Ocean's 8, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
Rihanna
a train
was
wreck.
Good in that though. She was fun.
We'd be all night, but no, just I make it a female lead, 100%. But
yeah.
Or actually, maybe there is a cool story about all female
pirates. Yeah.
Pirates. Who knows? But I always get scared when they try and do these things. I sound like a racist old man. Anyway.
At least you're reflexive. Is there anything else?
Of course there is. So Nathan wrote in Sam. Let's talk about Sam. Nathan, all Sam does is talk about Sam. So why? I mean, whilst I'd love to continue it, it would be a bit indulgent. Grew up poor, real rags to riches. Epilepsy couldn't keep me down. Oh my God. Where's Chloe gone? I thought she left for a second. No, come on, Nathan. It's all bit of slap and giggle.
You're crowing. You're crowing.
It's these lights. I prefer the audio-only podcast. I'm just going to say it. I can't see with these lights.
I feel like it's been an adjustment getting back into
I feel I'm being interrogated by this camera. You don't know my story? And stop trying to find out more things about me, Nathan. And then Nick wants to know, Chloe, why is Jordan Henderson the greatest midfielder of all time? This is Jordan Henderson, Liverpool's captain.
Because he's a thought.
Really?
Because he's a thought.
Got a bit of a draw issue. Anyway.
No.
I don't know. Jordan Henderson is mid. He's the he's a midfielder. But he's really the definition of mid. He is McDonald's at home. Sure, it isn't McDonald's from takeout. But hey, you will still take it because you have to eat. And Liverpool be eating well. This was terrifying. Let's now move to our Confession South Africa segments. We just loved reading out the wild shit so much. So Chloe?
Some of them are too wild. Like, I really saw some wild ones that I was like, I can't include.
2 volt.
It was 2 volt.
Okay, well, here you go. Read us through one that's maybe not 2 volts.
Okay. The first one was, I bought my boyfriend the same cologne my ex had because I miss him so much. And when my boyfriend puts it on, I feel like I'm with my ex. Am I evil?
You see, guys will cheat and cheat more. But women, when they get into the mood for some nefarious behavior, my God, will they do some devious things. A man would never do this. Never. He'd have sex with your best friend, but he would never wear their cologne.
I just feel like you wouldn't know what it is.
Yeah, that's fair. Wow.
That is, yeah, I think you are evil.
Then someone else wrote, every time a guy buys me a teddy bear, I make sure he hasn't hidden a camera or a speaker on it before I put it on my bed. Are these from South Africa? Where the fuck are these people?
That's from Witbank.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't South Africa, but Christ.
You know.
Teddy issues.
Daddy. 100%. Apparently, like a thing that you actually need to do when you set Airbnbs is that there are tiny little cameras that can be hidden in things, and it can often like be behind a screen or whatever, so you have to shine a light into it. People have hidden cameras in like bedside table clocks. People will like bug their Airbnbs.
The Airbnb when he opens up my video files. I'm gay. No.
But it's crazy. So check your teddy bears, honestly. Like, kudos to you.
God. But anyway, that were just the 2. We can't handle too much filth. I've just seen someone added into our poll, I think it was Henny. What is happening with NATO and Ukraine? Rising fuel price. June. Male grooming. Man, he really compiled the whole episode for us. We should have done that.
Save it.
We should have done a lot of that. Male grooming. Interesting. Henny, thank you very much. We'll do that on our next episode. Yeah. Basically all of those things.
That can be our next question for the week.
He even did it. You know how we put our special tabs in?
Yeah.
To like block it out? My God.
No, that is...
Maybe Henny's got a new job. That Hennessy boy. But no, it is of course time to mosey on to overrated, underrated. And I'm up in your face for these. Hopefully I'm still in focus. Because I'm focused in. So Chloe, what do you got for me this week?
I don't think you are in focus. Okay.
I got a lot of opinions.
Overrated or underrated? Cheating on your girlfriend.
Cheating on your girlfriend is overrated. No, it is. And like I said, because men are better than women in terms of we have souls, we can't handle the stress. Women will diarize that stuff. Have you ever heard of dick appointments? Well, you have now. I've never heard of men say anything like that. Probably have, but men are also trash. But I just don't think cheating on your girlfriend's worth it just from the stress level.
Oh, maybe it's like morally.
Yeah, but more the stress. Men statistically live shorter lives.
We will talk about this afterwards.
I'm Jordan Peterson and I've got some things to say today. There's the Irish.
I'm waving my microphone around. You should see what Sam's doing with his microphone like this.
If you're watching on YouTube, you can. And if you haven't subscribed, Jordan Peterson's coming to tickle you with his drug-infused benzodiazepine fingers. So watch out.
I dreamt about that last night. Load shedding, overrated or underrated?
Load shedding is underrated. The generators, they're tired. Coburg is tired. Does Coburg still exist? Who knows? He's fucking moch. Let Coburg be. Switch off your phone. Read a book. Cook supper at 6 a.m. like normal people. Come on. Viva load shedding. Viva.
Elton Jantjies' hair, overrated or underrated?
As a fellow hair enthusiast, I'm going to go underrated because Elton Jantjies' hair is so bad that it's good. And he can have the worst rugby game ever, but the biggest highlights will still be in his hair.
That was a pretty good one.
No, the 2000 school, they want their jokes back. Oh, Dad, what? No, Dad, no, it can't be. What's happening? Ha! Had you all. That's a fake phone call. I must phone my dad to check if he's all right, though. Unrelated.
That was on par with my spicy rugby joke.
Literally.
Okay. Overrated or underrated, Margot Robbie?
Margot Robbie is overrated. She's Australian. I mean, that has nothing to do with it. But I've just, we've been chatting about Keira Knightley. And oh boy, are my loins fired up about Keira Knightley. So it's nothing really against Margot Robbie. She's just, she's too mainstream at the moment.
Fair.
What a shit take on a beautiful woman. And more than that, a mind, an actress, an actor. Don't gender art, you fucking sickos. This has just really fallen apart towards the end.
These mics are
These mics be swanging.
It's crazy. Okay, last one. Overrated or underrated, astrology?
Underrated. If you can believe in God, you can believe that 2 minutes past 2 on the 2nd of February is a sign for you to go to Miami and lose your fucking mind, Dale. That's right. KETS, we out, baby. I would chuck this mic if I had more money, but we can't. So thank you for joining us yet again. Chloe, thank you for another fun show. I had fun today.
I also had fun today.
The most fun you can have with your clothes on. I've always hated that saying because who came up with it? Like a sex addict? Come on, people. Live your lives. Spread love. Spread joy. It's the Brooklyn way. We'll see you next week.
Twice
as ever.
Bye.
Bye.